Brisk business at this COVID testing centre in Bolton. Demand booming, the system under strain.
It's just been continuously trying online for days, hours, very time consuming, very hard and stressful. But like I say, we've not been able to go to work or school because we both have symptoms.
It took 9 days for Samantha to get an in-person test. And it's not just Bolton. 100 miles away in Birmingham, people struggling to get testing too. Kamal wants his son back in school.
It's been 7 months, they haven't sorted the track and trace, and there is no real track and trace. Nobody knows what is happening, so it's been really frustrating. And I just think it's a complete failure on the part of the government to provide the right number of tests.
Further south in Luton, a message for Westminster.
Please, if he can make more tests for people, that will be great.
This testing crisis now right at the Prime Minister's door.
Why haven't you sorted out testing, Prime Minister?
The impact felt in the chamber too, the Labour leader missing PMQs.
Mr Speaker wants to start by reading the Prime Minister a message that I've received from a man called Keir. Keir wasn't able to go to work today and his children couldn't go to school because his family had to wait for their coronavirus test results despite the Prime Minister promise of results within 24 hours.
I think most people looking at the record of this country in delivering tests across the nation will see that it actually compares extremely well with any other European country.
Tough questions on testing following the PM from the dispatch box to his appearance in front of a committee of senior MPs.
So do we have currently enough testing capacity available?
No, the short answer to that is no, we don't. Let's be in no doubt that, however, that there has been a massive increase in testing capacity.
When will the capacity be in place?
We will be up at 500,000 by the end of October.
And 500,000 a day, will that be enough to meet the demands that you project at that time?
Well, we sincerely hope so.
MPs want more than hope.
Constituents are reporting to all of us here in Parliament that there is total chaos for them in the testing system. Chaos that will lead to another lockdown. It will lead to hundreds of thousands of jobs being put at risk and lives. What is the Prime Minister practically going to do urgently to get a grip on the current testing situation?
We have massively increased our testing capacity, which is bigger than Italy's.
But not big enough to cope with demand, the PM acknowledging the difficulties.
Are you going to learn the lessons of the failure of test and trace?
What you call the failure of test and tracing, I'm respectfully going to reject that characterisation, because I think that although it has huge problems and although many people are deeply frustrated, as several colleagues have pointed out, actually I think that they have done a quite remarkable job.
But this job nowhere near finished. Cases on the rise, whispers of local lockdowns and worries over an uptick in death rates. Testing our main weapon in managing this virus. We need more of it, and soon. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.